Hey guys, how you doing? It's Paul here, Friday night, getting ready to head into an event here at the Premier Center. If you hear some booming behind me, there's apparently track and field going on at Howard Wood right now, so the loudspeaker's booming. Man, what a week we had in the city of Sioux Falls. Tons of events happened in the city this week. Just a few that I was able to attend to. Daughters of the American Revolution, the South Dakota National Guard had their conference here. I'm heading into a banquet here, as I mentioned, at the Premier Center. I'm heading over to a fundraiser for Emily's Hope, a fundraiser for Emily Groth, a good friend of our family who passed away from a drug overdose earlier in the year, actually about a year ago now. Gourmet Guys tomorrow night at the Center for Active Generations. Gonna mow on some good food there. Obviously the circus is in town. Had a chance to tour the new Lifelight building, which you're going to be hearing more about, a teen community center. It is absolutely incredible. Can't believe what those guys are doing. I think it's great. Spoke to a bunch of third graders at Oscar Howe this morning about government. They had some great questions about taxes and infrastructure and how much I get paid, and the same question they always ask. Big thing that happened this week is Sean Pritchett, my director of finance, was able to present to our city council how we hope to spend some of your surplus sales tax dollars. So what we do every year in the city is we budget for what we project our sales tax revenue to be. This year we were about $4.5 million in the black on that projection. So we have to decide what to do with that. A few things are coming out of that. One, we're going to use some of those dollars to buy out some homes that were damaged by flooding on Rose Street and Lotta Street down by the river. Second thing we're going to do is we want to put almost $2 million towards roads. And I know that's going to be music to a lot of people's ears, but our roads had a tough winter, and there's some work that needs to be done that we've delayed. And so I'm hoping that the council will approve that. Third thing we wanted to do, and probably the biggest one, is move some city offices out of a building in the city and clear that space open for the future triage center, which would be a triage center for addiction, behavioral health, kind of chronic homelessness, a way to triage people to the right care that they may need versus taking an incarceration path, which kind of happens all too often. So we're looking at some things with that. So it was Arbor Day this week. We planted a couple trees outside of City Hall. Obviously Arbor Day and trees on a lot of people's minds with our emerald ash borer problem that we're going to have. And so just a nuts week, man. So much going on in your city. We're going to get snow tomorrow, apparently, which